Hi guys, I'm Jessica and you're watching Blue Ridge Bubble Works. Today is the first soap in our November collection, which I haven't decided exactly what to call it, or the collection that is. Something thankful. I'm not really sure. This particular soap that we're making today is called Pay It Forward. I do absolutely love this fragrance oil, and I forgot how much I love this fragrance oil because it has been a year since I used it. When I was making all my plans and everything, I was trying to think what to do for November, and I was like, I loved that. It's brown sugar and fig type from Nature's Garden. Come on, focus. Let me get out of there. There we go. So brown sugar fig type. And I had used all that I had bought last year for November. And I don't know why I just used it for November. But anyways, I tried it initially last year. Was the first time I had tried it. And I ended up using all of it. So when I was planning for this year, I said, I absolutely have to have this fragrance oil again because it is just perfect. There is a brown sugar fig at Bath & Body Works. I think that this is similar to, but this is so much better. I think it's sweeter. It's lovely. I love it. So my accent colors today are going to be Let Us Entertain You by Mad Micas and Hollywood Pink by Nurture Soap. And the main color is going to be Berry Twist by Nurture Soap. I have run out of my little white cups that I usually mix up my micas in, so I'm going to have to measure this one directly in. So we'll do that when we get to it. But all right, let's look down here and get started. Okay, so if you look at this, you might think that it looks a little strange because my oils look a little cloudy today, but that's because I had everything all measured out last night, and I actually melted my solid oils last night and went ahead and added the liquid oils and mixed it all up. And as you can see, if you do that, it does not go back to solid. The solid oils do not go back to solid, but it does make it look a little cloudy. But that's okay because it is perfect room temperature. It is the exact same temperature as my lye water, and you want them to be close in temperature, if not exact. And I also went ahead and put some sodium lactate in with my lye water just to harden it up a little bit. All right, let's get it started by pouring the lye water into the oils as usual. And mixing them up. Now that everything is combined and emulsified, I'm going to split off my accent colors. First, the Hollywood Pink. And then the Let Us Entertain You. And we'll get these colors all mixed up. In case you have forgotten, greens do weird things in cold process soap. This color is so ugly right now, but it'll be pretty when we cut it tomorrow or the next day or whenever we get to it. All right, let's measure out what I need for the main color, the Berry Twist. And this is a 1/2 teaspoon measurer because my 1 teaspoon measurer is dirty. Really needs to be cleaned. All right, so let's start with 2 teaspoons and see if that is enough. All right, that color is perfect. So, all right, now I'm gonna add the fragrance oil. Well, first I'm gonna scrape all the uncolored soap down off the sides of my little pitcher here. Make sure that all the soap off the bottom and everything is mixed in good. I'm gonna do a drop swirl. So I'm going to add the fragrance to my base color first, and then I'll add a little bit to my accent colors and mix them in separately, because I cannot remember how this fragrance oil behaves. There's a little bit of ricing in there. All right, there's a little bit of ricing. So we'll just stick blend that out because it doesn't look too bad. It's just a little bit. Okay, since the fragrance oil riced a little bit in my base color, I am going to add it to my accent colors while I'm using my mini mixer. So that will probably help, and hopefully we don't have any problems with ricing in the smaller ones, because it'll be a little bit harder to get out. All right, that looks good. I know I'm not done blending that in, but if you get it initially blended in, then it's a lot easier to incorporate it into the rest of the color. All of the fragrance is mixed in, and this is starting to get kind of thick, which is fine. I'm doing a drop swirl, and I definitely want all the colors to stay pretty separate. I like them separate. I don't want my colors getting too mixed in, especially with green and purple or green and pink. Oh, they just don't look good when they start getting all muddied up. So I'm gonna pour all of this in here. Oops, and try not to make too much of a mess. All right, I've got all my base color in there. Now I'm going to pour from up high to try to get this to penetrate as much as possible, because it is pretty thick. Same thing with the green. let's just give it a little bit of texture. Kind of not really going for a swirl so much as just keeping it from being super duper flat. All right, so November, people are always talking about things that they're thankful for, and something that I'm thankful for is Brambleberry's Silver Rainbow Eco Glitter, because it's beautiful. So this is going to be all over it. And I promise, this green, oh, it'll be so much better tomorrow. It really is, it is looking terrible right now. But that's okay, because it'll be better. Like I said, tomorrow will be better. And then I'm also going to put a little bit of Sparkle Plenty from my Mad Mica's Fairy Duster. Not a whole lot, just to kind of help get those edges that it's hard to get with the bigger glitter. And again, this green is super yucky, but it'll be better tomorrow. So here's your up close with Pay It Forward. See you back for the cut.